Hello, welcome to another episode of Black Ice 73. I am Black Ice 73. Today on this episode, on this video, I'm about to talk about this lady named Heather Scott. She's a lawmaker from Idaho. And Heather Scott don't like how the governor is running the government in Idaho. She asked, she asking the question is, what make one job essential and other jobs not essential? She compared the governor of Idaho, called him Little Hitler. You'll understand what I'm talking about as I read some of this article. But right now, she like, I'll tell you now. She was like, how you gonna tell me this job is essential? She talking about like grocery stores and doctors and all that stuff. And you're gonna tell me other jobs is not essential. Because a lot of waiters and theme parks and a lot of places are closed right now. So she said, the governor of Idaho, saying this job is essential and this job not essential. It's like comparing Germany, what it did to the Jews during World War II. And she said the people who were deemed non-essential were put on a train and sent to concentration houses. So she's saying the people who are at home, they tell them to quarantine. She was comparing them to the concentration camps. People up in Idaho is not happy with that. Some people. A lot of people don't care because Heather was the same person who ran her campaign about, becoming a lawmaker in Idaho using the Confederate flag. Heather, if you look at the thumbnail, she got a picture of the Confederate flag just like this. And she's saying, vote for Heather Scott. Then another time, I might well say something about the Confederate flag. But this video is not about the Confederate flag. This video is about Heather don't understand why some jobs are essential and some jobs are not. I guess Heather want to reopen the state jobs. She want to do like how the president is saying, reopen it. Let's go to work. But the governor, to me, is using more common sense than worry about state taxes coming in. The governor, no, they ain't even quote. I'm paraphrasing. I'm telling you what I think the governor's saying. The governor, why would I put these people in danger? I put them at risk of getting sick. Sending them to work. We don't have to be at work. Heather said, you killed my butt, governor. She ain't said that, but she said, you can kill my butt, governor. You need to put these people back to work. I ain't really lose my damn pay. These the same people. My dog, he got the worst timing. But you're like, these the same people who elected me in my position. And they asking me when our job gonna start back. I need my job. I need to start get my money. Heather, we voted you in. But now you're making me think twice of the next election. Heather was like, man, if I lose this job as a lawmaker, I'm gonna have to get me a real job. I can't just sit back and talk and make money. So Heather said, Heather talked to the news or social media and said, tell little Hitler he need to open up all these jaws. If he don't, it's gonna be a problem. And I'm the problem. She didn't say that, but you know. She had to keep it professional. But she didn't keep it professional when she called him little Hitler though. She said that man is little Hitler. So Hitler, like, it's a one-woman wrecking crew in the state of Idaho. You know what Hitler about to do? I think Hitler, she about to put her bid in as the governor. Hitler said she ain't even about that mess. Hitler said, you either do what I said, or you got a new competitor. Once again, I need to check and see if the video sound coming in good. Because sometime on live, I experience that I'll be running my mouth, but it'll be nothing, no words coming out. You kind of like at home. You know how you be talking and nobody listen to you. You always say, huh? What'd you say? Right, like now. This is the same voice I speak in every day. You know, I'm not a loud speaker. You know, I'm not a loud speaker. You know, the sound coming in good. I'm not a loud speaker. I don't talk loud. Yeah, I'm a country boy. I'm from the South. Grew up in a little small town. But I never been one of them just over the top people who just start like God. No, not me. Me personally, I hate loud noises. I do. If you talk over a certain decimal, it irritates me. Loud noises get on my nerve. Even though I work in a warehouse, and it typically be like kind of loud, but I can deal with it. I don't like nobody talking loud, making loud noises. It's like irritating. I don't know why I started saying it, but it's still irritating. So I'm gonna read you some of this article right here. And there won't be no more. I think that what they're saying. This is some of the words, some of the article right here. Ready? An Idaho state legislator is being criticized for extreme ignorance after making the comments last week comparing the governor non-essential work classification to politics in Nazi Germany. State Rep. Heather Scott, a Republican who represents part of northern Idaho, spoke about Governor Brad Little stay-at-home orders in an episode of the Just Feel Show podcast on Thursday, saying the governor classification of some workers as essential and other non-essentials was illegal. She quote, I mean, that's no different than Nazi Germany, though, end quote, though Heather said. Scott said of the order, quote, what you had government telling people you are an essential worker or a non-essential worker, end quote. I don't know why they quote that. That quote, that made no sense. But Scott didn't compare workers as to stay at home to prevent the spread of coronavirus to victims of the Nazi ball to a concentration camp, saying the non-essential worker got put on the train. And that resident are calling the Republican governor Little Hitler. She called him Little Hitler. Well, I'm surprised. In most cases, parties don't criticize parties out in public. In this case, both of them are Republicans. I guess Hitler said, I'm finished. I'm tired of this bull. I want to be a governor now. Hitler said, I ain't having that mess. You can kiss my butt, Little Hitler. That's what she said. It said the NBC News could not immediately reach Scott or Little on Monday morning, but Scott defended her remarks and criticized the reporting on her comments by the Spoken Review, a newspaper in Washington State. Man, I know newspapers still exist, but I ain't read a newspaper in so long. I'm surprised anybody caught that darn article. It came out in the newspaper. Oh man. I remember when the newspaper with the internet, the writers was just so important at the time. Especially when I was growing up. You know, it wasn't no internet, no 24/7 network at the time. So I had to read the newspaper. I had to make sure, like, I want to see what happened in sports. She's like, oh, okay, Atlanta Braves, or Atlanta, somebody won and all that kind of stuff. Now, doing newspaper. If I get an oil change and they have one in there, I might pick it up. The service. But other than that, no. But the Spoken Review hit Peace on Me is coming soon. Scott Roll on Facebook. My recent analogs are related to our times. The remarks were condemned by local groups in Scott districts. They said, it made my heart heavy to hear a comment from an elected official that shows such deep regard of the lack of respect for what the Jewish people experienced during the time of the Holocaust. They're surprised. Scott led her campaign with the Confederate flag. Y'all surprised? And another thing, I ain't trying to steal the Jewish thunder. But the Jewish people don't understand how they offended on this one. People use, I don't know. It just seems like what happened to the Germany. What happened in Germany and countries nearby to the Jewish people. I don't know. How am I gonna word this? I'm gonna word it. What happened over in Europe? In other countries? People get outraged, get pissed off with what happened or what the people said going toward it. But what happened in this country to the people of my color, people always say, get over it. The people who did it, they dead. The people who experienced, they dead. We can't do nothing about it. Why we give them people money? And all the people who went through it, they dead. But at the same time, what happened over in Germany? They get them. A lot of people in their family got money. Others. I'm talking about to make me I'm about to go in there fussing on Twitter in a few minutes. Don't be quiet. But I don't know. just weird that one get glorified, the so-called slavery get glorified, and they remind black people that they supposed to have been one time been slaves of the United States. They remind you. Even the homes that the so-called slave owners owned, a lot of them are historic house down south. Yeah. The same homes, you got to pay to go in just to look at the house. Look at the terrible living that people are living in. Yeah. Okay. They said they wrote governors of both parties have closed business and ordered people to stay home due to their first responsibilities of public safety and the health and welfare of their citizens. The task force said we had the highest praise for Governor Brad Little. This has nothing to do with anything. A nearby Spokane told the spokesman that the mass murder and the genocide is not the same thing as deciding which business should be essential, stay open, and which should stay closed. It's in the hour-long podcast. Scott, who has previously defended white nationalists on Facebook, said the coronavirus pandemic is not an emergency. It's just business should remain open, emphasizing her belief that the governor's decision to close business is illegal. Got a little racist person, ain't she? Scotty got a little. She the one should be called Madam Hitler. All everything. I don't want to call all white people racist. It's not. Not all white people racist. That's all I had to say on that part. All white people not racist. This story right here, it started off like, when I read over, I like, it's gonna be a good story right here. When I say out of the story is boring. Was it my reading that made it boring? Nah, possibly. But this story is just boring. I should have read the whole story instead of just reading part of it before I did this. This right here. Story boring. I blame myself. I got caught up in the little Hitler. And I said, oh shoot, she criticizing him. So I went through her thorn. One time I went to her to image to put her in my thorn nail. Now I see that Confederate flag, like, maybe I should rethink this. I said, nah, I ain't gonna rethink this. 2 in the morning, be trying to think. Oh, it's afternoon on the East Coast. It's too early in the afternoon to think. But maybe, just maybe I should have put a little more thought into this video. Yeah. I guess things work out better sometimes when you don't think. But in this case, it didn't work out. Yep. This time it didn't work out. I want to talk about the COVID-19, but at the time when I first started talking about COVID-19, when I first started talking about it, it wasn't getting too much media coverage. But now it's like a media overdose by COVID-19 on all platforms. They're blaming everything on COVID-19 now. Next, they're gonna start blaming a psychotic episode on COVID-19. Don't even check when people die now. Don't even do a proper autopsy and check and see if some of the doing things that killed the person. They just do a swab and see if the test gonna come back positive for COVID-19. They said, oh, somebody died from COVID-19. Even though they've been diagnosed with issues, like cancer, HIV, diabetes. Even they've been diagnosed with those way before the COVID-19 thing took place. But everything now, they're dying from COVID-19. I don't know. There's a lot of videos going around now from doctors and specialists and stuff talking about a lot of these numbers on COVID-19 being saturated, being over. No, I just say I didn't want to talk about COVID-19 now. We're on me. But a lot of experts saying these numbers is false. One guy said the number of people who die from the flu is still outweigh the number of people who die from COVID-19. I was telling someone the other day, I was like, man, I know COVID-19 is a big deal, but you look at it, these same amount of people pass away from other complications every year. If you look at it, chronic disease, people pass away from chronic disease every year. Some people believe that Bill Gates lab team helped discover us helped make COVID-19 potent. I was looking at that video by this doctor who was saying COVID-19 been around for a long time before I had the name. He said it's been around for a long time. But they said they start adding other stuff from other viruses to make it stronger. Now, you know how Bill Gates feel about overpopulation. And what the Bill Gates, he'll line up at least to have half a billion people. Just choosing if you say they must die. Or a billion people. Bill Gates ain't never been shot to say, Bill Gates ain't never been shot to say that a lot of people need to die. Nope. Bill Gates ain't never been shot at saying that a lot of people need to die. But I'm telling you, People who need to die. I mean, the people who always think that people need to die, they don't never volunteer to kill themselves first. Mm. I'm finished with this video. If you ain't subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Hit the like button. And share. Share. Thanks for watching the video. I'll talk to you in a little bit.